always been very proud to be a son of Ibadan. Don't forget, Ibadan was founded by warriors, from various Yoruba towns and villages. We grew up together. If you see the axis of Ojaoba, those are people from Oyo town. It is undoubtedly the cradle of Yoruba culture. Both the political capital of the Southwesterners as well as the intellectual capital of Nigeria. So the first thing we said was that there must be restoration of that glory, of that heritage of excellence. And I believe that today, Ibadan is still a place that I will continue to be proud of. And that's why I'm so passionate about modernizing the place. Whilst we still keep the traditional setting, but we need to begin to migrate and modernize it. The value addition of today is the tradition of tomorrow. And tradition must not be static. It's about evolution. It continues to move. I like to continue to add value to Ibadan for it to become a cosmopolitan native setting. So we premised our development on a tripod of restoration, transformation, and reposition. And we formed a pyramid of development that has layers. Peace and security at the background, which is the foundation. Then the flooring will now be infrastructure. Then the blocks must now be education, health, environment, industrialization, and agriculture. It's not enough to envision. It's not enough to think that you want to do this. You must have the courage to follow it through. You just push on, and in the end, you achieve your goals.
The governor has been described largely as the founder of the modern Oyo State. It's one thing to be a visionary. It's another to be able to implement your vision. And when you have somebody that is sound educationally, politically, socially, and economically, actually everything that needs to be understood is understood.
It's a matter of leadership. And the present governor of this state has the vision to drive the state to the next level, and that is why there's these tremendous changes here and there.
He has brought into the service efficiency.
He tried to improve progress.
He has transformed the landscape of Oyo State. He has transformed governance in Oyo State. Virtually every aspect of human living in Oyo State has been touched.
Leadership, ordinarily, should be service to people. We have had so many governors in the past that serving themselves is the major thing. But when you see Excellency is a man of people, is a man of integrity, and is loved by his people.
He's our prime positive role model in Oyo State. It's a privilege to work with somebody as astute as His Excellency, as brilliant, and a visionary, a true democrat.
He actually works harder than any of us, not because of his position, but because of his own personal drive.
He's a man that is committed to whatever he wants to do, and say kudos to him for the good job that is being done in Oyo State.
So he's a very determined and very progressive governor.
I find his enthusiasm very captivating, and I think that's precisely what will drive it. Because you cannot drive this program in any state unless and until you have the chief executive showing passion for it. He does that, and that's what makes the difference.
What inspires me mainly is success. And by success, I mean the broadness of your achievement. I've always planned, worked, and remained tenacious in whatever I'm doing. I believe so much that you make a living by what you take, but you make life by what you give. The most important thing is that you make sure that you continue pushing and you serve society. So for me, leadership is about envisioning and about the courage to get people there. I want to be remembered as a father of the modern Oyo State, somebody who provided the foundation, somebody who restored the legacies of Obafemi Awolowo, somebody who brought quality, who brought integrity, decency to politics in Oyo State. I want to be remembered as a good leader.